Hi petals, welcome back to the channel. Welcome if you are new here, and welcome to your timeless soul alignment session. My name is Aura Rose and I am an energy intuitive, a divine light channel and a soul blueprint activator. And it's wonderful to be here with you today in this space. Thank you so much for tuning in whenever it is that you are tuning into this timeless session. So the download that I have received for you today is that you are receiving a life purpose activation. Your devotion to your path will reap your harvest. So this is a very uplifting energy that's coming through here. When I was connecting, the bee came through really boldly, and the bee always brings through a real powerful energy of creativity, of creation, of getting busy, of getting to work. So I feel like you have been working hard. You've really been digging deep. You've really been devoted to something here. And this is going to pay off for you. So maybe you've been starting to doubt your path or doubt your purpose. Or maybe you've been feeling like giving up at times. Keep going. There is this energy coming through of the extremes, right? I'm hearing energy of extremes. So I feel like you could have been riding some sort of energetic wave here, riding the waves of extremes. This could be, emotional extremes from one end of the spectrum to another. This could be the extremes of life, sometimes being busy and then all of a sudden having nothing to do or having no work. For example, if you have your own business, maybe you've been trying to get clients and work to come through and it's been quite slow, then all of a sudden it all floods in at once, right? This is the energy of extreme that we're talking about. And I feel like this is coming through to the place now where things are going to start to balance out, okay? This could be in alignment with the previous soul alignment session, which was all about a harmony resonance. So as always, I'll leave a link in the description box for you to check that out for any additional activations and guidance after this session if that resonates for you. But I'm hearing this message to just say yes. Just say yes, because your trust is going to be rewarded. So maybe this is taking a leap of faith or jumping on an opportunity, even if you don't know how you're going to be able to pull it off. I'm hearing you will do it. You can pull this off, okay? You are equipped. You are full of knowledge and expertise, okay? You have a gift. You have something amazing to offer, okay? And so it's really trusting at this time, trusting in yourself, trusting in your abilities, trusting in the path forward, trusting that you are guided, trusting that you will be led in the right direction, trusting in your intuition even as well, right? This is a major energy of trust across the board. You are remembering who you are. Okay, this is a remembrance activation coming through here, a soul activation, a deep remembering on a soul level of who you are. And so through the process of remembering, this is essentially an awakening process, right? We're awakening deeper to our mission, to our purpose. We're awakening deeper to who we are on a deeper level as we softly, I'm hearing, release the layers, okay? I'm seeing like a layer of an onion here. We're peeling back the layers and we're getting closer and closer to the center of our core, our soul blueprint, right? And this is what you have been unveiling and getting through to layer by layer, softly and surely, okay? This is a process of, taking your time, not having to rush something here, okay? There's no rush in this process. You have all the time that you need to get through the layers, and truthfully, each layer is valuable as well. Each layer has a lesson that we can learn, something that essentially we are awakening to, that we are remembering, something that we can see more clearly, whether it's something that we have realized that we need to work through or to let go of, or to utilize and activate, right? there's many different ways that this layer upon layer upon layer is going to serve us. And I'm hearing know thyself, know thyself. So you are coming back home to self. You are in this process of awakening. And I feel like this is why you are receiving this life purpose activation. You're going to feel something a lot more securely, I'm hearing. So this is like a base chakra activation here. This is something that you're going to feel more rooted in. You're going to feel like I finally found my place, or where I'm supposed to be. I can feel it within me, and I trust that my guidance moving forward and the actions that I'm taking and the flow that I am surrendering into will lead me to where I'm supposed to be. And truthfully, you are supposed to be here right now in this moment. Every moment is where you are supposed to be. As we said, if we see this as a layer, right? A layer of an onion, every moment is a layer, okay? And every moment we can take something from that layer, right? And so where you are right now is absolutely perfect. And just keep trusting in the flow. Know that you will be guided. So the frequencies and synchronicities and energies I was pulling through here was this energy of creative expression. So I feel like you're a very creative soul. Whoever it is that I'm talking to today that will resonate with this session, you are creative, okay? You are here to create. You are here to express yourself. This is solar plexus. This is sacral energy that is stirring up here. And I heard the words work hard, play hard. And this is a paradigm, a program that has been very prevalent in our society in years gone by. And I'm being told that this is dissolving now. This is falling away. This is actually shifting to an energy of more play and less work. But work in the respect of that it feels like work. This is us actually enjoying what we do so that it doesn't feel like work. It doesn't feel like we're working, okay? And we're shifting towards that paradigm now, and you're shifting towards that space where you will love what you do. And if you already love what you do, that's amazing. Congratulations. Super, super happy for you. I feel like you're going to continue to love it more and more. There's going to be new layers in that process that you love, in that field that you love and adore, that is going to reveal itself to you. Almost kind of like a treasure chest or a Pandora's box, in a way that you're discovering things that you didn't even realize were in that field. And, you know, maybe this is going to shift you in some way, or maybe you're going to explore different avenues, but whatever it is, you're going to love what you do. And I feel like this is a mantra as well that is going to be very helpful and expansive for you at this time. I love what I do. So if this is something that is resonating for you, if you want to claim this energy, drop that in the comments. I love what I do. I love what I do. I love who I am. I love who I am becoming. I love where I am heading. This is a rite of passage energy here. Some of you could have been working with the moon cycles, because I feel this divine feminine energy that is rising up, and the divine feminine has been coming through so much in my collective, so much in personal sessions with my wonderful clients as well. This energy of the divine feminine up leveling, up rising, now being seen, things being rebalanced and reharmonized. It's such a beautiful frequency here. So the animals that were coming through here in this session to assist us was obviously the bee came through right at the beginning, bringing that energy of work and creativity, but enjoying what we do, you know, infusing joy and happiness and positivity and healing into our workspace. We also have the jellyfish coming through, and the dolphin again coming through. The dolphins are still with us here at the moment. They're still working with us, right? And they're bringing the energies of joy and play codes coming through here. Okay, so that's really beautiful. We also have selenite coming through, the beautiful crystal selenite, which is so cleansing, but in a beautiful, gentle way. We also have the sunflower coming through, and I heard Gaian gateway. Okay, so Mother Gaia is very present here. Mother Gaia is very communicative with you at the moment, working with you at the moment, reaching out to you. And Gaia can come through the elements as well. Gaia can come through the seasons. Gaia can come through the animals. There's multiple different ways in which Gaia will come forward and communicate with us. So pay attention to that, because that's a really beautiful invitation I'm hearing that is coming through for you. So there's a gateway, a Gaian gateway that is opening, a gateway through into something new here. So I'm now pulling through like a new beginning energy, okay? And that was an energy that came through in the previous soul alignment session as well, like a new dawn, a new beginning. I love that, super beautiful. So let's see what other messages are wanting to come through in the cards today. See if these messages and energies are wanting to expand and elaborate further, or what other energies, messages, guidance and activations are wanting to find us today. I did just cut the deck to fire and water, so I love this because this is actually the Secret Language of Animals Oracle deck. So this is all about the animals. Yeah, we have 2 elements coming through here to kick off this session. So these are very powerful elements that are assisting you at this point on your journey, right? We have the energies of creation, destruction, beginning, expression, and water with feeling, awakening, expression, and life. So yeah, I love how we've got expression twice. And it's interesting because I brought through the energy and the frequencies of creative expression. So this is that fire, and then we've got the water infusing with your sensitivities, with your intuition. I love that. So remember, my loves, that my messages, sessions and readings are for confirmation for what you already know intuitively within. Please only take what resonates for you and your personal situation and lovingly leave the rest. Never force anything to fit. Okie dokie, let's dive right in. What do we have here for the collective today? What messages, guidance, support, confirmations and activations are wanting to come through in this session? Thank you. Bottom of the deck, we have the beautiful fairy wren coming through here with the number 25 or the number 7, bringing through the frequencies of spontaneity, vibrancy, support, and the muse. Wow. This always reminds me of a throat chakra activation here. Something again that you're wanting to express. So some of you could be using your voice in some way. You could be receiving a message. This could be something that you have asked for, that you have communicated for, that you've prayed for here. This is an energy of trying new things, of trying not to, I'm hearing the word conform coming through here. Trying not to conform, okay? You are not here to conform. You are here to pave your own path. You are here to do things in your own way, okay? Maybe with a fairy wren, you felt different. You felt like you stood out because this bird is just so beautiful with those beautiful blue feathers coming through there, right? They stand out. You know, you really would notice a fairy wren if it came along your path. And I feel like that's the energy for you as well. You have this beautiful vibrancy to your energy, to your field. And I feel like you're not afraid to try new things. You're not afraid to jump into the unknown. And I feel like whenever you felt fear of trying new things or jumping into the unknown, that has just been almost kind of like learned behavior. And again, I'm being shown the layers of the onion. This is a layer that you have been letting go, because you are not here to conform. And truthfully, deep down within your heart, within your soul, you know that you are here for a different reason, for a different purpose than maybe those who you grew up around or those that were around you for, you know, a large part of your life, okay? They're bringing through the energy of school and schooling. So you may have had trouble fitting in at school, or maybe you always felt like school wasn't the right place for you, okay? That's a specific message coming through for someone there. But you do have a lot of support around you as well, okay? So it's finding what really ignites that passion within you here. Let's see what else wants to come through in the cards. Thank you. Bottom of the deck, we have the orangutan. Wow, so beautiful. The number 40 coming through here, or the number 4. We have the frequencies of laughter, curiosity, patience, and play. Yes, remember those downloads, those frequencies and synchronicities that I was pulling through. The work hard, play hard paradigm is dissolving, and now we're shifting into this paradigm of more play and less work. So I love that that's come through here with that beautiful orangutan coming through. And this energy of the orangutan as well always brings through this energy of the inner child for me. It's very a youthful energy, a childlike energy that's coming through, which is really beautiful. So this is a process of enjoying yourself more, right? You know, just reiterating what we've already been talking about here. You're going to be having more laughter, you're going to be having more fun. So it's really asking yourself, how can I have more fun in my life? Okay, what makes me happy? What makes me laugh? What makes me smile? How can I connect more with my inner child? How can we do more things together? Okay, this is really tapping into that place of curiosity, you know, trying new things, being curious, asking questions, exploring, and also having patience, mastering patience, knowing that everything is coming through in divine flow, in divine timing. So really beautiful. Let's see what else wants to come through in the cards. We have the lizard coming through, the Tuatara, I think, with dreaming, sight, knowledge, and hidden gifts. We have the number 18 or the number 9 coming through here. Beautiful. And we have the gecko, wow, with synchronicity, optimism, truth, and mobility, the number 33 or the number 6. Look at all of those butterflies as well. This is like a transformation energy. We've got the orange butterfly, we've got all this orange and yellow here with the lizard, right? Again, that is that solar plexus, that sacral energy that I was pulling through earlier on in the session. And I love how we've got like two kind of like reptilian animals here, like lizard beings. Like this is almost kind of like a shedding, because I'm being brought to how they can shed their skin, right? And the butterfly obviously signifies a transformation. Yes, the layers of an onion, shedding those layers piece by piece. Yes, slowly but surely we are always transforming, right? We're always shedding those layers, we're always becoming something new. So I feel like this is definitely this kind of like process that you are working through, you're shifting through, you're moving through, okay? And it's like, how can we have fun along the way, okay? How can we have fun through this process? How can we be patient through this process as we are working through the layers? Okay, we're shedding the layers, we're moving through them, we're embodying them, we're releasing them, we're alchemizing them. So I love how we've got hidden gifts coming through here with the lizard. And I feel like this is to do with that life purpose activation. I feel like there's something that you have been almost kind of like crafting and creating here, but I feel like this is in the unseen realms. This is from a higher self perspective here, almost like your higher self has been preparing something for you to discover. And that's why they want you to have this childlike sense of wonder and curiosity, because you may have been receiving maybe ideas or downloads, or something might have been coming across your path where it's kind of like been enticing you in, and you have this level of, oh, I'd really like to try that. That seems quite fun. Oh, maybe I should try that. And maybe something has been holding you back, right? Whether it's like, well, I can't do that because I'm too old, for example. You know, that's a common one, right? Especially when it's linked to the inner child. Sometimes we feel like we're too old or we're too mature to be able to, you know, try that and do something new, or to, you know, that is for children, something like that that's coming through here. And Spirit's really saying here that no, that is actually going to be a huge activator for you, right? Whether it's ice skating, whether it's bowling, whether it's playing with Lego, whether it's being on a swing, right? That's a visualization that I had myself last night. I was actually picturing myself building my new home and my dream home, and I actually put a swing in the garden, and I had no idea why I was visualizing that. I had no idea why I was creating that, but I just was. And I just thought, wow, let's just roll with it. How much fun would it be to get on a swing, right? Just like I did when I was a child. The freeing feeling, the liberation of just swinging through the air, having no worries and no cares in the world, right? And going back to that time, going back to that energy. And within that, that is going to be an activation in itself. That's going to be an awakening, a remembrance. I love that. And so we do have the energy of dreaming here as well. So maybe you're working on a lot of visualization practices, visualizing, you know, what it is that you're wanting. You know, that could be a really strong manifestation portal for you at this time. You are activating a deeper layer of knowledge within you here, and your sight is on point. Look at both of these cards here. We've got the eye facing us, right? Just one eye facing us. So this is the third eye that's coming through here. You're very intuitive, and I feel like you're seeing a lot more clearly, and this is going to continue to happen for you here. Remain in this energy of optimism, okay? Because this is helping you to shift. This is helping you to stay mobile, to ride the waves, okay? To be limber, okay? To be able to ride those extremes, to be able to move through them in a way that maybe you weren't able to before, with less resistance, with flow. And that's going to take less energy. You're going to find that your energy reserves are amplifying, okay? They're not being depleted as much, okay? So there's lots of synchronicities around you at this time, okay? Maybe this session will have a lot of synchronicities for you, and the synchronicities are going to continue. One of your synchronicities could be angel numbers, particularly the number 333 could be significant for you here as well. So let's see what other messages are wanting to come through in the cards. We have the black cockatoo with herald, confidence, companionship and communication. We have the number 45 or the number 9. And we have the bee, right on time. I love this. The number 31 or the number 4 with the energies of creativity, purpose, harvest and devotion. Yes. I love that the bee has come through in this last card for this part of the spread here, right? And the bee came through right at the beginning as I was connecting into the field to bring through the downloads and messages for you. So welcome to the bee here for joining us in this space. So I love this energy that is coming through for you. And again, this black cockatoo, this always reminds me of authentic expression. Just look how they stand out. Just look how they are there to be seen. They're not afraid to show their true colors. They're not afraid to be who they are, okay? They're heralding this new phase for you, where you are really shining, where you are being seen. I feel like this has been a portal of preparation that you have been moving through here, that you're going to be seen, because I'm really being drawn to that sun there in the background, and this sun coming through here in the background there. And of course the bee brings with it this beautiful infusion of sun vitality and energy from the sun, okay, solar codes that are coming through here. So this is really diving deeper into your confidence, having confidence in yourself, having confidence in your abilities. We have the number 45, which goes down to the number 9, which is the Hermit in the tarot. You're now ready to come out of your cave. You're now ready to be seen. You're now ready to express yourself, to communicate your passion, to communicate your purpose. And this is going to be activating on a deeper level for you. Remember, you're here for creative expression, and this is a part of your purpose. So I love that the bee is also bringing through this energy for you here, this energy of harvest. As we said, your dedication and your devotion to your path will reap your harvest. Okay, so I love that, you know, the bee has brought through this powerful synchronicity that the gecko was talking about here. I love this. So let's see, what supporting energies can we pull through here? What supporting energies can we pull through here for this life purpose activation, for this expression? Ooh, so this just flipped over here. Simplify life. Life is meant to be simple and easy. Don't let superficial energies distract you from your true essence. Simplicity and purity will lift your spirits. Yes, this is again trying not to overcomplicate things, you know, working hard, pushing yourself. It's like, I need to work harder if I'm going to be successful. It's like, no, actually, what if it was the opposite? What if we just relaxed more? What if we just melted into the flow more? What if we simplified things, okay, and not overcomplicating things, okay? Try not to doubt your abilities as well, to the point where you feel like you have to give more. This is the energy of overgiving, okay? We're not overgiving anymore. We're shifting away from that, and we're giving what we can. We're giving from our reserves. The bee is an animal, an insect, a being that is incredibly giving. You know, they create that beautiful honey that is incredibly healing, okay? And they work hard to do that. So I feel like there's something that you create that is healing, and it has beautiful healing codes that are interwoven within it, intertwined within the molecules of whatever it is that you are crafting. Okay, that's the vision that I'm being shown. And you really don't need to overcomplicate this. Okay, the bee doesn't try to, you know, mix things in with the honey, right? They just create honey. It is what it is, and it is good enough. In fact, it's more than good enough, right? And so that's the energy that's coming through for you as well. What you offer is good enough. You don't need to overcomplicate it, okay? Anything else, please, that wants to come through, supporting energies? Life is a gift. Wow, life is unfolding for you. So seize the day and make the most of every chance to be true to yourself and live life to the fullest. It's time to cut out all the noise. Yes, life is a gift. You are a gift, okay? And there's something about a gift that is coming on its way to you here. And this is, again, I feel, to do with that harvest energy, due to your devotion for your path, for your purpose, for you to overcome everything that you have worked through, everything that you have overcome here, okay? But it's important for you to not put any pressure on yourself, okay, that is going to be unnecessary or is going to shift you out of your alignment, okay? Don't overcomplicate things, because it could even actually slow you down in a way, and it really doesn't need to be complicated here. Life is unfolding for you as and when it should. So keep seizing the day, keep going after, keep saying yes to life. As we said at the beginning of this session, just say yes. Seize the day, seize the opportunity, seize the download that you're receiving, seize that idea. Okay, what would happen if you put into action, into motion, into creation, the idea that you have received? okay? And it's opening up yourself to that opportunity, to that possibility that that can be true for you, that that can be real for you, because it absolutely can. Anything else, please? We have perseverance. You have the power within yourself to conquer any challenge and come out stronger on the other side. Trust in your resilience and your ability to persevere. Yes, exactly. Look at this staircase going upwards there towards the sun on the horizon. So you have the perseverance, the dedication, the devotion, the confidence to face any sort of challenge that life may bring your way. Energy of extremes, riding the waves. Just say yes. Through these processes, you are activating a deeper remembrance, an awakening of who you truly are. So these challenges that you're being guided to persevere with may actually be a gift in itself. Now, obviously at the time, we can't always recognize that a challenge is a gift. Sometimes it takes something to play out before we can look back and actually see how it's worked out for our highest good, right? And that perspective is incredibly shifting for you here, okay? It's making room for something new. So these challenges are actually making room for you. They're creating space for you to welcome in new positive experiences and changes. So continue to let go of what is not in alignment, of what is not serving you. I'm hearing expiry date. So there could be something that has expired. You know how like food has like a use by date, an expiry date? There's something like that coming through here. Something has surpassed its expiry date or is coming up to its expiry date. Okay, and again, if this is for you, you're going to know it, because this is just going to be a confirmation for you, a synchronicity that, yeah, okay, this is closing out, or I don't need this anymore, because I'm being shown someone with a crutch. It's like you don't need it anymore. Okay, you can do this is a message that's coming through here. So there could be something that you've been leaning on as like a support system, and it's like, no, you've got this. I'm being shown when a child is being taught how to ride a bike, and, you know, whoever is teaching them is holding the back saddle as they're riding the bike, and then they realize that they're actually riding it by themselves and they didn't even know. So that's the energy coming through again. That's beautiful. Okay, so what other energies are coming through here to support us? Oh, we have the crystal dragon. Wow, more dragon energy. Let's welcome in the dragons to this space. I mean, truthfully, they never left. They're here. They're filling our field at this time. You know, the dragons and the dolphins. If you're regular to my sessions, if you're a part of this beautiful community, you will know that the dragons, the dolphins, they're all around us. They're all around this world right now, helping this world to shift, okay? So we have this message of sound and colour with new healing modalities, the rainbow ray and solfeggio frequencies. Okay, I love that. This is like, again, this came through in the previous soul alignment session about music, about frequencies, about tone. Okay, so I feel like that is going to be very assisting for you. Let's just get one more. Oh, okay. So we have the energy of amber and dawn redwood with rewild, druid, tree keeper, perception versus reality. Yes, this is a perception shift coming through. And actually, you know, amber is an incredibly healing stone to work with, right? It's really healing. It's a crystal that I love to work with when it comes to healing. Okay, so I do feel like with this bee energy, you know, it's a golden color, just like honey is a golden color. And I feel like there's something that you're really healing at this time. New healing modalities with the crystal dragon, okay? So you're finding new ways in which to heal. You are a healer, and whatever it is that you do for your life purpose is a portal of healing. Okay, you bring healing to others, and your life purpose will bring healing to you. When you are in alignment with your life purpose, your health will start to improve and things will pick up for you. Things will just align for you. So feel welcome to call upon the crystal dragons and to work with them at this time, because they are protecting something with you in this egg. Okay, there's an egg that is being protected. Okay, there's something within that was being held for you until the time was right. And I feel like this is the life purpose activation. So sound is very important for you, colors as well, working with the color frequencies, the color rays. Okay, so we've got a lot of oranges, a lot of yellows, a lot of blues coming through for you. We also have some green coming through on this card as well. So those are some color rays that are going to be very activating for you at this time. And bottom of the deck, we've got the golden topaz and the yellow rose. So more yellow here with the frequencies of abundance. Okay, you are on a light mission. Okay, and this is why you have been working to raise your vibration. The rainbow ray can help you to do this as well. And you're going to be sent like specific color rays that are going to be infused into your field as well. So when you're feeling pulled to a certain color, listen to that, work with that color, visualize that color, wear that color. You could work with crystals that are of that same color, or wear clothes of that color, or even nail polish with a certain color. Okay, anything like that is going to really help you to activate that frequency into your field. Okay, and solfeggio frequencies obviously is going to be very helpful for you to listen to. There's lots of free resources out there, particularly on YouTube. Okay, there's an ancient energy within you. There's something that is wanting to be brought through with this rewild energy. It's like you're ready to be reactivated. You're ready to be, I'm just hearing exposed. So there's something that's ready to be exposed from within you, but not in a way that it's like something to be hidden or ashamed of. Okay, so maybe there's a gift that you have that there's some sort of wounding here linked to shame, something that you've had to hide, you know, almost like the witch wound, or kind of like the intuitive wound, this fear of being persecuted for your gift or your ability. Okay, and I feel like you're working through that now, and there's an ancient energy that is assisting you with this. Some of you could also be guided to work with the trees and the tree collective and the crystal and the stone, amber most specifically. So what other messages are wanting to come through here? What other energies are wanting to be activated and installed today, please? Wow, we have the Anointed, answer the call, leadership, empowerment, and soul gifts. Yes, I love that. Wow, we've got hidden gifts with the lizard, and now we've got soul gifts coming through with this card here. Okay, I love that. So you have a soul gift here that has previously been hidden. Yes, that's what that exposure is. It's coming through, it's being exposed, but not in a way that you should be ashamed of. So I feel like maybe you've been working through some shame programming here, and this could have been playing out in your life in other ways. Okay, and this release of this shame program is going to help this soul gift to become exposed, to come out, to be seen. It's meant to be seen with the sun energy coming through here with the bee. You've worked hard through many lifetimes to enhance and purify whatever this gift is for you. And it's now time to be seen. It's now time to answer the call. Okay, you have been anointed in some way here. Like, this is again that rite of passage energy that I was pulling through at the start of this session. This is a leadership activation. You are here to be seen. You're here to be center stage. Okay, some of you could actually be on the stage. You don't have to be. That's kind of like, you know, a metaphorical energy coming through here. You're here to be seen though in some way. You're here to be respected. You're a teacher, you're a healer, you've got something powerful to share, and you're really being guided to trust the weavings at this time. Trust in the process, because remember, your trust is being rewarded. You are remembering who you are. Know thyself. Answer the call. Empowerment. So you're stepping into your empowered era. This is an era of empowerment where you're taking the reins. You're saying yes to change. You're saying yes to new opportunities. You're seizing the day. Every moment of life is a gift, a precious gift. So let's not overcomplicate things. Let's continue to persevere, to be patient, and know that things are unfolding. Okay, so we're going to close out this session today with a Crystal Spirit Oracle card, and let's see what other energies are wanting to be installed. I will be reading from the guidebook for this, as always, to close out this session, to gain any more guidance and confirmations and activations that want to be brought through for you. Okay, so what other message and guidance and activation could be helpful for this life purpose activation, for this answering the call, for this leadership, this empowerment era, activating the soul gifts? Oh my gosh, we have Spirit Quartz. Oh my gosh, the frequencies that are just bouncing out of this card here. This is so beautiful. We've got the number 54 coming through, or the number 9 coming through. So we've got 45 and 54. There's been a lot of mirroring numbers that have been coming through recently in recent sessions. Maybe you're seeing mirroring numbers. And also, when I just popped this card down on the table, there was like a floating energy. The card just kind of like floated across the table a little bit there. So there is a very like floaty, high frequency, high vibrational energy that is with this card here. As soon as I pulled it, I got tingles. Okay, there was like fluttering energy all around me. You could be seeing a lot of butterflies. This is a very iridescent energy, a very iridescent frequency. This is like elemental energy, fey energy. This is just really pure. I'm getting like a lot of elf energy, elvish energy coming through here. This is really beautiful, very soft, very healing, but very powerful at the same time. Okay, this isn't an energy to underestimate whatsoever. So I'm just going to tap into the guidebook now for this Spirit Quartz to see if we can pull through any more guidance and activations for this energy. So we have Spirit Quartz with the essential meaning of connecting to community, universal love, harmony, and cooperation. We heal in partnership, the strong lifting up the weak, taking turns supporting each other. When this crystal spirit appears, the message is to reach out and connect to your community and discover the true power of your gifts through sharing them with others. Your willingness to put the highest good ahead of the wants of your small self is called for right now. Reciprocity does not mean keeping a ledger, but instead feeling the power of offering kind words and acknowledgements. You have the power to change the lives of others and awaken them to the abundance and love available from the conscious universe who works through us all. Today, even the smallest outreach will make a big difference. This crystal's message is to remember your co-creative powers and open up to receiving the gifts that you hope for. It may also be reminding you that it is a great gift to allow someone the power of giving to you without expectation of reciprocity, for in doing so they experience their strength, abundance, and generosity. Listen to your intuition today as you give and receive, connecting to community in a shared desire for healing and replenishment. Yes, I love that. Super beautiful energies flowing through here. And this energy of community, of soul family, has very much been prevalent in the field, in the energy recently. Okay, it's been coming through quite a lot. This is the time to get together, to support one another, to be there, to be present, to help, to open ourselves up to receive, to give to others. This is a beautiful harmonic balance of giving and receiving, of being there without the need to receive in return, but knowing that Source, the conscious universe, will always bring back that energy to you when you need it as well. And I feel like this is a beautiful representation as well of this beautiful community that we have built here on this channel, and that we are continuing to build this beautiful blossoming and blooming community right here. And to those of you who show up to the lives on our Sunday sessions, thank you so much. I absolutely love to connect with you, and I really look forward to Sundays so that we can join in a live chat and we can help and support each other. We can share experiences from our own journey and the ways that we see things. Like the messages that I see, how you all interact with each other, and you have such beautiful advice that is so healing and has also helped me along my journey as well. So thank you so much for that. It's truly remarkable, this beautiful community that we are creating here. And I'm so grateful for each and every one of you. And this is a powerful energy as we move forward now. We are creating aligned communities. We're connecting with others, like-minded souls. We're activating one another. And I'm really excited for where this is going to take us next. So the spirit quartz consists of a main crystal of amethyst, citrine, or white quartz covered by many tiny crystals, creating a community or family that operates as one. This is an excellent stone to use in meditation when we wish to learn how to be of service, put other people first, or just work well with others. So this spirit quartz here is a community stone. It's a stone of working with others, of connecting with others, of calling in our soul family, our soul tribe. And amethyst and citrine and white quartz are such beautiful crystals, and they all have their own frequencies and energies and gifts and abilities that they bring to the table, right? They're individual, yet they are still aligned. Okay, and it's remembering that as well. It's remembering your own uniqueness, your own authenticity. Okay, you're not here to conform, as we said. You're here to pave your own way. And you're here to connect with others that are also doing the same, that can appreciate that others have their own gifts and ability. There's no jealousy, there's no competition. We're all here just showing up, connecting, and doing our own thing. I love that. Beautiful. So this has been such a powerful and impactful session today. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for showing up and sharing your beautiful energy. Thank you for all of your positive energy exchanges via your thumbs ups, your comments, your subscribes, booking personal sessions with me, and also for your donations as well. You are so appreciated, and you truly, truly make a difference. So let's see what emojis we should drop in the comments today. I feel like let's drop a monkey emoji, let's drop a lizard emoji, a sunflower emoji, a butterfly emoji, a bee emoji, a dragon emoji, a blue heart or a orange heart emoji, or even a tree emoji in the comment section. Whichever emoji speaks to you and resonates with you, drop that in the comment section. If you'd like to claim this energy, if this reading has resonated for you, if it's activated you, if it's assisted you on your path, and let me know in the comments how this session has resonated for you. I always love to check out your comments and see what it is that you have to say about your own life journey and soul path, and how these messages are showing up in your world. Your messages are so appreciated, they're so inspirational as well, they're so activating. And thank you so much again for showing up for us, for this channel, for myself, and for each other. You are so valued and so appreciated. If you would like to dive into a personally calibrated session with myself, you'll be able to find my website in the description box, where you'll be able to see all of the services that I currently offer and book with me directly there. And remember, the only place that you can book a session with me is via my website. I will never reach out to you individually or ask you to text a mobile number or a phone number or anything of the sorts. Please be mindful, it is a scam. And in the meantime, if you would like to dive into some other messages and activations, don't forget to check out my channel. All of my sessions and readings are calibrated to be timeless, so whenever you feel guided to click on a reading or whenever it pops up in your feed is the perfect and divine time for you. And with all this being said, my loves, thank you so much for being here today. Whenever it is that you're tuning into this session, you are so valued, so appreciated, and so loved. Wishing you a beautiful rest of your day. Take care. Bye.